Hey, what's happening? What's good, y'all? A silent soldier coming through one more time for the run, finna bust one open for your mind. Hey, come vibe with me for a little bit. I want to talk about your keys to your own success, your own greatness, as pertaining to what is spiritual, what is the overall point of your purpose down here on this earth realm. And I mean, just understand like what that means is for everyone to like just like get into the nature, which is like what we are already in. It's just, you know what I'm saying, we've been pretty much plagued by infiltrated by mentally, physically, spiritually. We've been plagued by so many things that have been our our downfall in a sense, but its only purpose was for us to uprise out of the ashes and become the phoenix, what we were destined to be. You know what I'm saying? The highest aspects of ourselves. So just with us being down here, the keys to our own success and how to like manifest that and bring that about. I mean, I'm gonna say it's your creativity. And the spirit's purpose for putting the soul down here in this reality, down here in this perspective, was to have experiences. You know what I'm saying? If experiences were not the case, we have nothing to do down here. That's what the case is in other realms, higher realms, lower ones. But for where we are now, and this so-called 3D shit, we experience all angles of things. We experience different perspectives of things, and they can become more complicated as the dimensions get higher or whatnot. But for what we are on now, we see things in a perspective that is 3D, similar to how we see the depth in the TV. And you watching Law and Order and all that shit, it looks 3D to you, but you know it's on like a two-dimensional screen. You know what I'm saying? That's how higher versions are pretty much perceiving how we are perceiving the world right now. And if we're like being stuck just looking at one thing, acting one way, being in one situation, the more simplified it gets, the less fulfilling that the soul will feel. And you know, you might be one like eject out this motherfucker. Depression, suicide, a lot of that like plays a lot of people today. You know what I'm saying, like, you know, especially dealing with a lot of artists, people who just want to find purpose in their lives, people who lost a part of their identity after going through breakups and losing other people and shit. It just gets real deep as far as the imprint that a soul can have on what is physically going on here. So you gotta use your creativity to bring about new experiences. These new experiences, it's a two and two. These new experiences will give you more ideas about how to come at certain things. You know what I'm saying? If you travel to different places, you see how other people do their thing. You feel the energy in other places. You know what I'm saying? Every place that you come across, every place that you've seen, every place that you've been in has been its own portal in some kind of way. A whole different world. You know what I'm saying? Shit, even in your own home, your room ain't got the same vibe as the children's room. The children's room ain't got the same vibe as the living room. You get what I'm saying. Like rooms all have their different feng shui within them. Same thing within the earth. Same thing within society. Everything has their own purpose, depending on how things are structured and colored, and just shit what people do within that space. So if you are going through all those different kind of different experiences, you think can bring home to mind the different way that you can go about doing certain things. and implementing your own style on whatever that ability or that creative process that you got. Now, if you got that creative process going, then you're gonna manifest even more new experiences in your life, where you can probably come across more like-minded people, or people who might be interested in those kind of things. So, if you're stuck in the mindset of I cannot go here, I can't do nothing with myself, I don't know what I'm good at, I'm not talented, I don't have an ability. If you stuck in that's just what you're gonna be in. You know what I'm saying? You the one that said it. You define that shit, king, queen, god, goddesses. You the one that you create your own reality in this shit. Now, if you're in a situation where you where Saturn is hard in your chart, and you got like all these different kind of structures and walls, where I mean, it's a lot of authority around you. You gotta make it do what it do. If it's troublesome, if you feel like it'll cost you trouble just to do it, to what extent will no, not just you, how you feel about it. To what extent will the soul go to, just in order to live out its purpose, just in order to be free? Malcolm X said something silly like the price of freedom is death. So if it has to go to that extent, shit, what would you do? How creative are you to answer shit like that for yourself? Not just, I mean, what somebody else said, what you read in the book, from what I said, but how creative are you in your own way of asking these questions? Can you find your enlightenment? Can you find your peace? Can you find your freedom? These are the things that you got to ask yourself. You got to have creativity in your question asking. You know what I'm saying? And you can't be doing shit like, how can I be happy? I mean, you got to get like more in depth into it. What is your happiness? What is your need for? Why do you need it? Why are you even trying to like just like get all this other shit around you, or why are you trying to repel certain things? Why? We're groomed in a structure where we got this miseducation system, we got these churches, we got these food systems, we got your own goddamn family, your friends who might put you in a certain box, and if you ain't like growing how you supposed to be grown, then they gonna judge you. But you gotta be creative enough to be like, you know, I get why people are like that, and I get why I am the way I am. I get why some might call me weird. I mean, because I'm probably, if you're watching this, you probably something like a black sheep anyway. So you understand the process of what it means to just be yourself and be unique. You just got to push that shit a little bit more. The creative process of you obtaining your goals, your greatness, your realization, your self-actualization. You'd understand the process if you took that step, and you'd be able to look back on that step and know what it really meant, and all the trouble in your past life. That you see those things as steps also, stepping stones. Some are bigger than others, but it got you to this point. It got you to this place where I can reflect on that at least. And as long as you can do that, you're winning. But if you're not reflecting, if you're not looking forward, and shit, even if you're like not being in the now, and you're just being a slave to the gift, to the present, you're defeating yourself. You got to really fight for the thing. You got, your soul needs this shit. Unless you want to spend a whole nother entirety here, you should never have any kind of need for anything other than your own space and creativity, your place of solace to do what you do. If it's to like, I don't know, make more money or something like that, you get your product and set up shop wherever you can. whether it be knocking doors on the corner, set up a website, Googling vendors, looking up different kind of events. It's many ways to get out there and hustle. It's just a matter of you figuring out what that is. If you don't know what that is, you got to give yourself more experiences. You never know. You might be able to make a clay figure with the glaze on it, where it be like smooth and glossy and shit. You might be like real good at that shit. You never know. Have you tried it? I'm not an artsy kind of person. All right, what is your writing like? Try that shit out. What is your writing like? Can you rhyme some words? How would you depict a certain a situation? How would you write that out? Can you make a CD? Goddamn it! Can you make a playlist? Can you on your shit? What are your skills on hearing? Are you good at production? I mean, download a certain software program and play with this shit. Are you good at reading? Are you good at teaching people how to read? Do that shit. Are you good at following directions in a chef in a cookbook? Are you able to come up with your own kind of ways of like cooking it? I ain't gonna put no goddamn a quarter teaspoon of salt in that. I'm gonna put this amount in that. I'm gonna put this amount of paprika in that. I'm gonna hey, it's all trial and error, but it's all part of the experience. Life is trial and error. For you to remember as if you were a member of this eternal knowledge of self already, you gotta redo this shit again just for you to be like, I got this lesson. I know how creative I can be. I know I'm more than what y'all see. And hey, I find the greatest side of me when I'm free. Indeed. So pay attention to your soul needs. It's not something that should be taken for granted, and you shouldn't be giving that out to other people who you know ain't gonna look out for you, ride for you when you need it also. So you gotta be sincere with your shit, with your creativity. You came down here alone, you're gonna leave this shit alone. The fruits that you drop, that's let it be ones of creativity, let it be ones of inspiration. So you can, I know, hopefully inspire others to be unique as they are. But you got this. If you watching this shit, you already know what's up. You got this. Just keep going out there, searching, looking. And if you can't find it out there, you got to do some more work in here. You got to do some meditation. Go on a fast. Stop eating so late at night. Stop getting so full. Be light. Find your peace. These answers will come to you in due time. Where energy goes, energy flows. And it becomes a matter. If it matters to you that much, it's going to come to you in some sort of way. But be careful on how you bring this shit about. Watch how you be speaking to yourself. Know that you are what you already need. Y'all feel me? Asante Sana for watching. And peace.